Well, I just want to say thank you to the organizations that are putting this on tonight. I think according to my schedule, unless these other three candidates know anything that I do not know, this is our last forum before the election next Tuesday. What I would like to do is bring my 30 years of experience of small business and financial experience and share that with the city of Duluth. I want to be the voice of the citizens. Since I'm a 4th district, I want to be the voice of the citizens in Duluth and represent them on the city council. We need a well-balanced council. We need to keep and elect the people that would bring balance to the city council. I believe I am that candidate, that I'm well-balanced. I am up to speed on all of the critical issues that face the city of Duluth today. The other candidates here, I'm sure, are just as much up to speed that I am, but I don't think so. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the League of Women Voters for doing this. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and listening to us and becoming educated. This is what democracy is about. And I'd also like to give my appreciation to all the candidates that ran. You get to know them a little bit better after multiple forums and harvest fests and so on and so forth, and it takes a lot of courage to run. So I just wanted to thank them, and especially Rob Wagner, who ran a very cordial campaign against me. With that, I've door knocked for the past 5.5 months, and truly believe I understand what's happening in District 2, and I look forward. I'm very optimistic about what we will have in January. I think we will have a proactive council. Too many times we're reactive. Prime examples are the letter line, sewer line, that's been causing us trouble for the past 15, 20 years, and it took the EPA to almost shut us down entirely as a city till we dealt with it. The retiree health care package was another big one. We could have done something maybe 10, 15 years ago. We would have avoided this whole fiasco. So thank you.
I'd like to thank the League and the sponsoring organizations and you, the members of the community, for coming out and listening tonight. One of the things I want to say is one of the greatest pleasures I've had has been meeting people in the 4th District and getting to know them and getting to know my opponent. I think, could commend ourselves, Gordon, for a clean, upfront, cordial campaign, and I appreciate that. And I think it speaks about how we do politics in the city of Duluth. I am a native Duluthian. I have made my positions pretty clear, but one of the things I want to talk to you tonight about is I've met with the mayor and I told him if I'm elected, the first thing I'm going to do is seek a process for getting input into long-range economic planning, because unless we grow this city, we're going to shrink and die. And I happen to think government should be about good things and helping people and improving community and not the enemy. And the way we do that is bring people together, whether they be business-oriented or labor-oriented, and have a long-range plan about how we make our city grow. Because I know your kids and your grandkids, you want them to stick around. But they can't do that unless we give them good, affordable jobs.
Yeah, a few years ago, I would have never thought that I'd be running for a political seat. Quite frankly, I don't like politicians. However, after running a campaign, I have a lot more respect for politicians. It's a lot of work. It's a full-time job just running a campaign, a job that you don't get paid for. But I'm willing to do the work. Out of all the people in District 2, only Patrick Boyle and I are the only ones to even sign up for the position. So definitely, we both obviously wanted, or we wouldn't be up here. And in the past year or so, I've talked to many people. In the past 3 months or so, I've attended probably a dozen forums. It's been a wild ride, so it's been fun. And thanks to the League of Women Voters for hosting this, and thanks for coming.